I grew up in a simpler time, out by Grandpa's farm near Fargo, North Dakota, back when entertainment was watching the weather and hoping it didn't kill you. I remember crossing into North Dakota. There was a sign that said, "Welcome, set your clock back 20 years. Didn't know what that meant as a kid. Now I wish I'd taken a Polaroid of it. Folks always say, "Did you walk to school uphill both ways?" Now I could say that, but I try not to lie this early in the routine. Pretty flat country out there. Flat enough you could watch a cow relieve herself on a rock and place bets on how far it'd spread. We did get some nasty blizzards, though. Grandpa would look out the window, real serious, and say, "We got snow up to a tall Indian's butt." Didn't question it. You didn't Google things back then. You just accepted strange measurements and moved on with your life. You respected your elders, especially when they had a paddle hanging on the wall that said, "Board of Education." Back then, education had a follow-through. Things were simple. No electric cars, no self-driving vehicles. Pickups didn't cost $90,000. Farms did. Grandpa had this old 1957 Buick Special. Thing would be theft-proof today. Had a 3-on-the-tree shifter. Half the country don't even know what that means anymore. Sounds like a nature documentary. Dad had an F-150 with a 4 on the floor and a CB radio. You weren't just driving, you were broadcasting. "Breaker, breaker, we got a sandwich emergency at mile marker 12. Both those vehicles had what we called 360 air conditioning. You rolled the windows down and hoped for the best. And the rich neighbor kid, he had a 6-pack under the hood and one in the cooler. That boy had priorities. Radio was free, too. Didn't cost $39 a month. You didn't need a password, a subscription, or your grandkid to set it up. You just pushed a button, and it worked. Imagine that. Grandpa used to drive 10 miles under the speed limit, still had a fuzzbuster on the dash. Never went fast enough to need it, but it looked impressive. That was his version of a sports car. And I tell ya, it's hard to believe now. We used to drive an old pickup to high school, shotgun sitting in the rack in the back window, in case we saw some game on the way home. Nowadays you pull into a school parking lot with that, you ain't making it to first period. You're making the evening news. But that was life back then. Simple, a little rough around the edges, but it made sense. You worked hard, respected folks, and if something broke, you fixed it. Now everything's got a password, and I don't remember a single one of them. I don't know. Maybe that sign was right. Today, we should set our clock back 50 years. Go ahead, hit subscribe. I ain't getting any younger waiting on ya. Next one's even better, probably.